Hi YouTube. Recently, one of my friends called Holly asked me how to make rice and peas that we normally have with chicken, rice and peas. Some of you might not know, but me and my family, we're all from Jamaica, and rice and peas is something that we have with a lot of dishes such as chicken, rice and peas, as we're having today, because it's Sunday and that's what we normally have, as well as a lot of other things you can have it with. So since I can't cook, I got my mum involved and she's going to help show how to make rice and peas.
Okay, I'll say something.
Go on then.
Okay.
Now.
Hello Holly, I've heard you'd like to know how to cook rice and peas.
Or kidney beans.
Or kidney beans, as some people might say.
All
so
right.
here goes.
So for the kidney beans, we've got some, I don't know, you can probably use any kidney beans.
Any kidney beans.
Any red kidney beans, but we call them rice and peas, even though it does say kidney beans, but that's just rice and peas is how you say it. Why is it rice and peas?
I don't know, I just think it's just how it's always been, tradition. So what I did was put the beans in the pot, put water on to cover it properly.
Yeah.
And then I put it to boil for a while.
How long's a while?
45 minutes, half an hour.
45 minutes boiling.
Yeah, and then I took the heat off and left it to soak. You don't have to do that, you can soak it overnight if you want, whatever. But
So you can soak it overnight instead of boiling it?
Instead of boiling it now.
Right.
And it makes it quite soft.
Okay.
But you need to boil it when you, or then you can pressure it. You can put it in a pressure cooker, you don't even have to soak it, you can just pressure it, right?
Right.
But the thing is, you need to make sure your beans are soft.
Like they're cooked, like baked beans?
Exactly, cooked.
Like you can eat them?
So you could eat them.
Can I eat one?
You can if you want, but this needs a little bit more cooking.
Oh.
But they're cracked, you can see most of them are cracked, so you can tell.
It's about like a baked bean.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste as nice as a baked bean right now.
No. So what I've put some more water on because I'm going to add seasoning to this. Okay. So I'm going to put it back on the fire. Low heat.
Yep.
Lowish heat. I'm covering it up while I prepare the seasoning.
Okay, seasoning. So we've got some ingredients for the seasoning for the rice and peas or kidney beans. And we've got some salt, we've got some thyme, spring onion, thanks for that, spring onion, and coconut cream, which you can probably buy not many places apart from massive, huge multi, you don't have to whisper, massive stores like Tesco 24 hours one.
Low heat.
Low heat, and have a quick check of the beans. Make sure that, what, are they boiling or not?
No, it don't have to be boiling, but I kind of prefer when it's near boiling. So, right, coconut cream. You just use your judgment how you like it, how much coconut cream you want. You can also get liquid coconut milk as well.
Okay.
I'll put that much in.
Just as a block?
Yeah.
Alright.
Like that.
So
Just put it.
A big block, and
Put it in.
I'm guessing it melts or something, but I suppose she's done it before.
So, I'm just beating the spring onion.
Not slicing it?
No.
Oh, new.
Just beat.
I suppose you could slice it if you wish, but I think we might be taking it out at the end, so...
Yeah, exactly. Beat that, put it in.
No.
Fresh thyme.
Fresh thyme, grown in the garden.
Exactly, cut from our own garden, washed.
Yep. And again, I'm just going to drop that in as it is.
Leave it to boil.
Leave it to boil. I'm guessing when it does boil, I don't know what it does, but...
Put the salt in when it's boiling.
Ah, so when it's boiling, the salt in the pot. So our thyme is grown in the garden in a few spots, a couple of spots. So we've got one in that little pot there, and then if we skim over, we've got another lot there as well. Okay, so I've just been informed that normally we'd put pimento seeds in there, whole pimento seeds. Not the ground stuff, but the whole pimento seeds. We don't have any at the minute, so we're just going to make do with that stuff. So we just mixed it around and it's melting, as you can see.
It is the coconut cream, you say?
Yeah, you're on video, you can talk, you know. It's the coconut cream melting, as she just said.
And can you see it
everything's
around
gone a
there?
That's gone a bit, yeah.
Creamy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, let it boil a bit more because we're not...
Well, it's not boiling yet, but we're gonna...
Well, yeah, waiting for it to boil. See, but the coconut cream is almost fully melted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you need to mix it, or would it have just done it anyway?
It would have melted itself, but mixing always helps in cooking.
Yeah.
I think.
True.
And all the flavors from the spring onion, because I beat it.
Yeah.
Makes your stringy tits.
Yeah.
That will come out in the water.
Yeah. You notice there's no rice in there yet?
No rice yet. And the thyme, all of this is seasoning the water. So when you put the rice in, the rice will take all of that flavor. The thing you need to note with kidney beans is that when it's boiling, because of the cream and everything, it comes right up near to the top. You need to make sure it doesn't come over, because you'll have lost half of the liquid in your pot. So you need to get the heat low so it doesn't boil out of the pot. Okay, I think it's ready now, so.
Personal preference on how long you want to leave it in. I tasted it before, it was like a baked bean. If you want it softer than a baked bean, then you can leave it longer.
Not too much salt.
You don't have a heart attack, so... Well, that looks like a lot to me, but... Well, not too much salt, as in not the whole packet, is what I think she meant to say. Have a look at the rice. What rice have we got? Simple, standard, easy cook. What are you trying to hide?
Easy or the brand.
Oh wow. We're a production company, we don't like showing the brands.
I prefer another brand, a foreign brand. Their rice, which is this one. It has a logo, won't show it because we can't.
Why? Oh, Aldi. You mean the budget cheap shop one? Okay.
I think they sell the best rice apart from the Asian shops.
Okay.
So we use their rice.
And we just put in however much rice we want, I believe.
Yeah. No, I don't measure rice. I just estimate how much rice we're cooking for how many people. So, when you're cooking rice...
Everyone cooks rice differently, so...
Rice. But the grains get swollen.
Yeah.
So it fills up your pot.
Yeah.
So you can't fill the pot with raw rice. Or else it's going to spill right out of your pot.
Correct.
Okay. So you make sure the water, I like the water to be about half an inch, no, 3/4 to an inch above the rice.
Basically, wherever it's accidentally filled up to today is where she prefers the rice.
Okay. And then cover it and leave it. Oh, yeah, you want it.
Just as a note with the rice, we don't do the rice where you have to tip water out at the end. That's just sick. We do the rice where, when it's done, you'll see when it's done, it will have absorbed all of that water. There'll be no water to tip away. That will all be absorbed by the rice. As a side note, people, low heat is the way forward. Don't boil your rice like crazy. You want it to absorb the water, not for the water to just evaporate away. Then you check it.
Oh, turn it on some more depending on how much water is in.
And then I'll check it again.
Do that. Just checking it's not sticking, and it isn't, because there's enough water in and it's boiling nicely. So no worries. So have you noticed the water is almost gone?
Yes,
right,
pretty much almost gone.
Yeah. So you got to make sure now it doesn't dry till it's burning.
Yeah, so just to...
So I've put the lowest heat on so that it continues to cook.
Yeah.
But without burning.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we'll cover it back.
Okay. Alright, so now we're on a different speed.
No. Because this thing is smaller. It's just lower heat, it's not...
Okay, so that's what it should look like then, folks. Rice and peas. And how much time roughly has elapsed from start to finish? I'd say about half an hour. About half an hour from when you saw it boil, the boiled peas at the start to the end product now. And when you're done, this is how it might look. Chicken, rice and peas, a bit of salad and a carrot. This is a sort of typical Sunday dinner at this house. Maybe I would have more chicken. Well, I hope that's been helpful, and maybe soon, if I can learn to cook something myself, I'll show you how I did it, or how my mum did it. If you've got any cooking ideas, anything that I can learn, let me know. Peace.